I feel like we feed off of just seeing each other like make the baskets, see the ball go in. So, I mean, anytime that we do score, it's like high energy. So I knew we needed a possession where we got a shot, and I mean that's how our energy came from.
Did
Uh-oh.
you know? Did you expect this type of a game from them? They were undefeated.
Absolutely. I mean, if you come into a game undefeated, you playing at an all-time high. So when they did come in, I expected every single thing. We watched their scout. We knew they could shoot. We knew they could drive. We knew like the personnel. So they played their best game, and we just came out with the win.
Jordan, when they were making shots and you guys were in like a 4 minute field goal drought, was there like a? I feel like you guys were pressing. You were getting some open looks. They just weren't going in.
Yeah, I think we got a lot of open looks, but going into the game, Missouri plays a sagging man anyways, and so I think to win the game, you have to be able to make shots. But I feel like down the stretch, we were able to still attack the paint and not settle for some of those shots that we had, and also step up and make some. So, I just think you have to keep shooting and shoot it with confidence.
Jordan, can you kind of talk about the level of defensive intensity that you have to bring when it gets down to the nitty gritty there at the end of the game?
I mean, we knew that they were in foul trouble, and I think all game we had been giving up the baseline drive. I know I was in that position several times, and so it's important. Like throughout the game, you have game slippage, but when the game's on the line, like you have to be able to do everything and remember everything that you prepared for the game.
Do you know how proud I am of the word game slippage right now? I don't know if she's ever had a coach use that, but that just felt good.
Melissa, can you kind of talk about that matchup against Asia? I mean, y'all were just kind of going back and forth. It seemed like she kind of took it a little personal, just kind of looking at it. I mean, how did you feel about that? And I mean, you obviously, put up a lot of points and great performance. But how
Yeah.
was it from you kind of playing against her? And
Me and Asia are close friends. Actually, we talk a lot off the court. We played at USA basketball together, so we've always had that relationship. So I mean, anytime you playing against someone that you know is a good player, you gonna play with a chip on your shoulder. So I know she a dog. She know I'm a dog. So I mean, the best man wins.
Are you gonna give her a hard time if that and one fouled her out?
Nah, the charge fouled her out, right?
Yeah, the charge foul there.
Yeah,
yeah.
they lose.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, she remembers.
Did you take the charge?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she took the charge.
on that kind of offensive foul call whenever she fouled out, and I know Dee was sidelined and kind of hyping y'all up a little bit. How was it having her back and seeing her on the sidelines for y'all?
Oh, it's great. Didi is a high energy kid. You gonna hear her every time down the floor, whether she's in the game or off the game. Like she's always gonna like have that energy, and I love that about Didi. Thank y'all.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah, I do. A wrinkled one.
Nikki, I think you had even called a timeout to maybe try to draw something up to break that drought that you guys were in. Were you kind of just pulling your hair out going, when you get one ball?
I mean, I think, yeah, exactly. I think we were getting really good shots. And, I just really thought, Jordan was solid all the way around. But Jordan's played against Missouri many times in her career at SEC within the SEC, and so she knows how they dive deep under ball screens. And I had told her at some point, you're just gonna have to dial one up and like bounce it back and hit one from the top of the key, and put a dagger in them, because I think that's what it takes against them to really break a game open. You got to make a couple threes. Now, we did a good job of continuing to go back to the paint. I mean, Liz got a ton of touches. Queen got touches. We got ourselves in trouble a little bit when we held it too long, because they were going to dig in. And, we got a couple fouls called. They got some jump balls. They got a couple turnovers. Hanson, I know, took one from Queen late. We got to understand they're coming. We got to verbalize it faster with our guards. But, I just thought we had multiple options, I think, to make shots late. But I think as much as anything in that third quarter when we had a chance to bust it open, we were missing foul shots, and you just can't come up empty. We had some seriously empty possessions where we went and missed two at the line, and even missing one of two is like a momentum changer. And so I thought that hurt us more than anything to me. Like, I think if we're getting the momentum, we're putting pressure on them, we're getting them in the bonus, and then they're coming over our back or they're hand touching us on the perimeter and we got a chance to put daggers in them, we got to go to the line and make those foul shots. And it's not like I think there's anybody on our team that isn't capable of making 70 to 80% of their foul shots. So that was, that was the most frustrating part for me as a coach, is putting them in situations where they get free shots and them not taking advantage of them.
Can you talk a little bit about Mizzou's inside presence? I mean, y'all have Queen and Melissa, and this is a team that outscored y'all in the paint and out-rebounded y'all. Can you just talk about their inside presence?
A lot of it isn't inside. Like their post players play on the perimeter a lot, and so for them, Frank is their starting center, but spends all her time at the arc. And I thought for the most part we did a good job. We gave a ball side kick out in the first half that was frustrating. We gave up a 3 on an offensive rebound, and those are the ones that are hard to cover up when you don't rebound the basketball and then they kick it out. And so those become second chance points. When you guard the heck out of them and they can't get a 3 off, and then you give up an offensive rebound and people are scrambling. And, but I thought Asia was good. I mean, she puts the ball on the bounce. It's not a lot of post-ups. It's perimeter catches and drives to the basket. I thought we guarded her well when she did try to post us up. I thought we had an advantage there. But she's slippery on the perimeter. Fortunately, she missed some foul shots for us as well, especially late, before she fouled out. But I thought, how we score with our posts is very different from how they score. And so, at the end of the day, I think that even though you could say maybe we got outscored in the paint, it was the foul line and it was touches. It was us getting the ball to the paint that led to the foul shot. So, that number, while it matters, can also be deceiving. Like for us, if we're going to call that a paint touch, if we touch the paint off the bounce and they hand check us and we go to the line. So, we knew they were going to be a difficult matchup. We knew that our post players don't normally guard an entire game at the 3-point line, and so that was the challenge for sure.
Coach, I'm kind of in deadline mode, but in case you've already answered this, I apologize. But you guys had a 12-0 run after they took the lead. What does that say about y'all's fight?
We competed. I mean, I really challenged them that they had to get it done at the defensive end and to rebound. I mean, I think those were the two keys. I've said from the beginning our synergy was always going to be better at the defensive end, faster than the offensive end. I think we'll get there. I think we got good shots. I thought Queen got shots that she can make inside 5 feet. I thought Caitlin got open threes. I think Jordan got open threes. Jamie missed her first 2 and then missed some after that. Like I feel like they competed, and I think that was the key to me, that we didn't get down a possession and let it turn into 2. We really, really battled back and did what we needed to do, and we played through lists, which is what we're always going to do. It's not a mystery. I'm not, trying to rewrite history here. If you've got arguably the best player in the country, she needs touches, and she was making her foul shots late, and so. We just need to know where our bread is buttered.
Can you kind of talk about just how nice it was seeing the Farrell Center kind of erupt at times in the last game?
Yeah, I got a little fired up myself too. I think I was sweating. I think that I think the people that come to Farrell are used to obviously energy from Coach Mulkey, and if that's what they need me to get them to stand up, then that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it the same way I coach my team. If one player on my team needs one thing from me and another player needs something else, I got to learn what that is. If I need to get this crowd involved and get them to stand up, and that's my responsibility, then I'm going to do it, because I think it mattered. I think it mattered when they got in and they were loud, and we did a good job covering up the 3-point line, in segments. It was frustrating because I thought we really guarded the 3-point line well, and then I look and they were 8 for 24, which is way below what they've been shooting, but still, they got away on a couple of them late, in desperation mode, a couple on offensive rebounds. I mean, it's always frustrating. It's a little like the play in the football game where we basically sacked the quarterback and he gets a 10-yard completion for a first down that he just throws up. And I felt like, on the possession where we were freaking battling and diving on the ball, and the ball was loose and we thought we had a shot clock violation, and then they get the ball back with 28 seconds and we got to guard them for another 28 seconds. Like those are plays that can be like momentum changers where you like think, okay, we're about to put the game away, and then you don't. And then they hit another three, and then you get your back up against the wall. And, certainly I went to Sarah once, I went to Jordan once, they're late. We got to knock those free throws down. We got to take that pressure off ourselves late. But I was proud of us for getting the stops when we did on those last two possessions.